Alrighty, and that's going to bring us to our last guy of the night. We're going to talk about Garrett Wilson. He's a wide receiver, 6 foot, 183 pounds, out of Ohio State as a junior.
Has a good wingspan for that 6 foot frame at 77.5 inches. So he does have a big catch radius, which helps. Obviously, being the Blazer, he can get behind teams, but I do think he struggles a little bit with concentration. You'll have some drops as he kind of gets going. Um, I I see a lot of almost like Henry Ruggs, right? And the player, not the person, the player, okay? But has elite speed, has the ability to really put pressure on the secondary as he's going up the seam and on the outside. So he does a good job going along that sideline and coming down with catches. But I do worry that playing outside too much, he's going to get jammed because he does tend to come off the line a little bit upright, if you will. So cornerbacks are obviously going to be looking to stick him and get a hold of him really quick to kind of take away some of that speed. But overall, top three receiver in this draft class. I know a lot of people have him ranked one.
Garrett Wilson's a guy that I think is going to end up playing, primarily in the slot again, right? Like that's kind of been the overarching theme of most of these receivers that we've talked about tonight is the fact that we see them more as a slot receiver than a true true wide receiver one for most of these rosters. And I think Garrett Wilson will be similar there as well, right? To Kevin's point, he's a burner, got a ton of speed out the gate, but he does need some polishing when it comes to route running there. And it's one of those that, again, that because of some of that speed and because of some of the separation that he was able to get off of playing against college guys, especially on these deep routes, he really, I think we could see him take a little bit of time to translate his game to the NFL just a little bit here.
The trend that we're seeing is that there are so many talented wideouts. Obviously, this draft class is going to have a lot of them. I remember when we were talking about, going through our drafts last year, at looking at, for our fantasy drafts, looking at receivers and just, man, it seemed like you just couldn't go wrong